So, warm welcome everyone to the Agents of Happiness show. I am Anne Pluto Williams. I am your host. And today, I have a friend, I have a member from the Happy People Doha business group, which is always the case, almost always. But today, I have a dear friend, Mr. Lanfranco
Fiorentino.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot say the surname. So would you like to just introduce yourself?
Oh,
Who are
yes.
you, Mr. Lanfranco?
Right now, I am a dear friend of Anne, which I thank, because she defined me a dear friend. I don't know if this is the stuff that she says all the time.
Well, sometimes I don't actually, but
Okay.
most of the time because I like to bring my friends.
So you can go and check back all the previous videos.
Busted!
No, just kidding. I'm currently, except for being a friend of Anne, I am an Italian living in Doha.
Yep.
I have been living in the GCC for the last 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I have a past as a military in Italy, where I've lived basically all my life, except some foreign visits here and there due to work or pleasure. And that's pretty much it, I would say.
Yeah,
That's
but I
pretty much
like
it.
it. I'm getting so curious. I mean, we know each other.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the fact is, being in the Happy People, you guys are always the one talking to each other. I am always hosting our gathering,
Yes.
so I never have time really to, chit chat so much. So this is, I take this as a super bonus that you're here.
Yes, actually. So here we can share more of our personal lives.
Yeah, and also the happiness part.
Yes, the happiness part, which I will let you lead it.
Thank you very much.
Since you know the right questions to ask.
Well,
when it comes to happiness, for me, it's quite. I might be a little bit too basic.
No. But the thing is, the show, the name of the show is Agents of Happiness. So you are now officially an agent of happiness.
Where's my badge, though?
You're gonna get one.
Okay.
Like you're one of these sheriff ones.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yes.
Do we have a gun of happiness too?
But Lanfranco, so I know you as a happy person, and you're always having such a nice smile, and you're always I
don't know if it's nice, but I do smile. And that's where I got all my wrinkles.
Smiling, happy person. So, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Well, I usually find happiness rather than in the things that I do for myself, not in the things that I do for others, but rather in probably in peace of mind. When peace of mind is like knowing that the people that I love or that I care for are happy. So, and if my actions can actually make them happy, that in return gives me happiness.
Yeah.
I am a very, very easy to please person, very easy to please. So, I wouldn't say that anything makes me happy, but just probably kind gesture, brightens my day.
Yeah.
Or again, if I can help someone out,
yeah,
that makes me happy. Probably I've never been happy about owning something. It's not materialistic. Materialistic kind of happiness. I've never had it, and it probably derives from how I was raised. From a humble family. Never had anything to brag about. Let's say so. But that gave me the values of fairness, kindness, honesty, and that's pretty much it, I would say. Yeah.
I love it so much because I think, speaking of material stuff, because when you get, well, because sometimes you buy things, right?
Yeah.
That you kind of want. I want that because I think maybe it will, it will make me happy, maybe, perhaps. But then I get that thing, and it's just not really filling that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's strange. So, and actually the opposite. It's like, why did I do it? Why did I spend money on that when I could have maybe saved the money or maybe,
Yeah.
done something different?
Yeah. I can totally relate to that. And, that's why the kind of purchasing something for the sake of giving me happiness for the moment is something that it's long gone in my life. It's something that I don't actually do. When I was a kid, probably yes.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
Probably,
Yes.
yeah,
Probably. And I also like, what you're saying, about when the other people around you, like family and friends, those loved ones, when they are happy, that is fulfilling something inside you. Like, it's peace.
Yeah.
It's peaceful.
Yeah. It is. Because you have nothing to worry about, or that nothing concerns you regarding them. So that gives me peace of mind.
No, and in the end of the day, that is the most important.
Yeah, to me it is.
Ones.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
So yeah, I really love that, and it really resonates with me because I am also the same. And I just think about, because you are, when I see you, like I said before, initially, that you are one of those who always have a big smile. How do you do it? How do you keep yourself here inside you being happy?
Oh, well,
what is your trick?
Well, I'm a very optimistic person.
Really?
Very optimistic person, yes. So probably that's what makes me approach life with a smile rather than with a grudge. Optimistic.
Yes.
Optimistic.
Yes.
Yeah. So probably that's why I approach life with a smile rather than with a grudge.
Yeah.
Hoping that in return life will smile at me.
Exactly.
If I hold a grudge against life, chances are that the life is going to respond the same way.
Like we were talking about before we started recording the show, we were talking about this, how you are. I mean, if you approach people with kindness and happiness and being sweet, then it's tough for the other person to be mean.
I agree. Yeah, that's the way I see it, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you have nothing to lose in being optimistic,
No.
right? Because, I mean, I expect the best to happen. If it doesn't, I can either find another way or find a workaround to make it happen, or probably it wasn't meant to happen. But if I'm pessimistic, well, I am already starting with the wrong foot, right? So
I am myself is a little bit like as you know, because I text you sometimes, and I'm a little bit of a catastrophe thinker, and it's so nice to have friends like yourself to just take it easy, But I think it is, when you think about it, I think it's just to have a little bit of plan B, plan C, plan D.
And that is mandatory, in my opinion.
Of course.
And you are doing exactly the right thing. So thinking forward, being optimistic doesn't mean not seeing what are the potential risks in life. But as part of being optimistic is also having, just like you said, plan B, a plan C.
Yeah.
And that is part of your optimism, fuels your optimism.
Yeah.
Because when you have planned out a potential escape route, let's say, you already have the peace of mind that if things don't go that way, you already know how they could possibly go.
Yeah, I mean, we could touch base on it because, this current situation in the country, and not in the country, but in the region. It's always good to be prepared, right?
Yes.
And it's always good. And as you say, it gives you peace of mind of having, okay, I have my little bag.
Yeah.
But I have to say, because in my bag, I had a little bit of snacks.
That's fine.
I had a little bit of snacks because I have kind of took the snacks.
But did you replenish
No.
them? You have to replenish it.
I know.
Because what if you need the snack in the worst moment?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, you know, because actually I have a few, because I was putting up for my mama who were here and Pete. So I have for me now. So maybe I should put in for Pete. My
Okay,
husband.
yes. Yeah.
to be
You
nice.
should definitely put some for Pete.
So we all are happy, right?
Yes.
Because also the fact that, you know, being prepared and having things, you know, you cannot underestimate the part of chocolata. Because
No.
chocolata makes you also a little bit happy.
It does. It does.
Dark chocolate, though.
Dark chocolate or whatever chocolate you like, you know,
Yeah.
as long as it is comfort food, it
No,
works.
exactly. We need to have
Because we are, you know, the sweet tooth, but there are people who are like the salty part. You know?
Yeah,
I'm
that too.
Feel free to put a pizza in your bag if you like.
But Lanfranco, so what you do, I'm very curious because it's always good to have different like keys from people. So
Yes.
what is your key if you feel like you're lacking your optimistic side, you're lacking a little bit of your inner peace, you're lacking a little bit of that sparkle, the happiness? What do you do?
What do I do? Well, unfortunately, and I must say unfortunately, I'm a very pragmatic person.
Mm-hmm.
So I might be an overthinker when that happens. And I might start analyzing what is going wrong in order to find the root cause.
I got it.
But you don't want to do a root cause analysis right now. I mean, but that's the way probably I try to get to the bottom of the problem and try to fix it. Which sometimes is not the healthiest option because you know you might find yourself entangled into trying to find a solution where actually there is no solution to be found.
But sometimes
just to let it go.
You know, it's sometimes you don't really know why. You know.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
And that's why. That's the problem. Because when you don't know why, you just let it go, right? Because it might just be, I don't know, an hormonal moment, might be, you know.
Yeah, no, but it could
just
be
one of those
like,
days that you're like, today I feel grumpy and that's it, you know.
And to be fair, we need to have those days.
Yeah, I guess, in order to feel re-energized later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And also the fact, you know, I love this, someone told me, it's like you're sitting on a train and you see the landscape are passing, right?
Yeah.
And that is actually your thoughts. If you know, they're just passing. They're not there to stay forever and ever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, it's just like, okay, whatever. The next, you know, the next landscape picture will be nice.
Probably it's better. Yes, yes, exactly. And I mean, I wish I could be grumpier. I wouldn't have all these wrinkles. So this tells you a lot about the days that I'm grumpy and the days that I'm not.
Come on.
That's true. But we have a very good friend that can fix me probably later.
We have a few friends who can fix it. But
I know.
on the other hand, then we wouldn't be us really. I mean, now we are not very nice. Maybe we should leave that.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's up to anyone. I mean,
up to anyone. I mean, I'm keeping. You can tell that I'm keeping all of them.
No, but we are. Come on.
Whatever.
You look like a happy person, and I know you're a happy person.
I am. I look like a happy person probably because I am.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm not faking it.
So what is your take about, you know, gratitude, kindness? Do you think that those are going hand in hand with happiness?
Absolutely. I absolutely agree that gratitude and happiness should be together.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I am just for the fact of being grateful for something makes me happy. You know, when I am grateful for whatever I have, whatever I have achieved, or towards someone in particular, that makes me happy. And at the same time, I believe that being grateful towards someone makes that person happy as well. Because you recognize the effort, you recognize whatever has been done for you or to you or for whomever. I think I'm always grateful for really pretty much everything.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel that if someone makes you good, you should be grateful for that.
Of
Don't
course.
take anything for granted.
No, you're right. I mean, you are so right. And I also think, that when we are grateful and are greedy for more, that we are content. Just like, okay, I am happy for what I have. And of course, if I get something more, I will not decline it. But it's not my super biggest goal in life to get more.
I agree. Greed is not part of me and shouldn't be part of anybody.
No.
But yes, greed kind of defeats the purpose of achieving happiness.
Yeah, exactly. Then you can have greed for being better, for achieving better, for being a nicer
And you'll never get there because there is no end state.
No.
You will never say, I am happy for good.
No, I am happy always.
Unfortunately, that doesn't happen.
No, and also, I mean, our world would be such a weird place if everybody was just jumping around being like, but that is not really what we are talking about. We are talking about, that inner happiness and being grateful and being kind, because I do believe that kindness is a superpower.
Yeah, it is. Nowadays, it is.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be kind to others, but also to yourself. When there are difficult moments in difficult periods of life, regardless, of what happens in the world, which is also
it's tough.
Plays a big part in our lives.
It does. But I do believe, Lanfranco, if we let that affect us, then they have won.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. If we let all these things affect us, and all the news, all the bad stuff that is around us.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And going back to what makes me happy, what makes me unhappy is if these bad news, these happenings touch the people that I love or I care for.
Yeah.
That affects me.
Of course.
If it is just generic news, I mean, I take it as a fact.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily affect my mood.
No, I think that is a fair point. It's good. And also, to be aware that we all are different.
Yeah.
And, but as long as we trying to surround ourselves with the good ones.
Yes.
Because it has a ripple effect, being kind and being happy.
Absolutely agree. And probably part of this also is not being driven by expectations. My happiness or my optimism is never driven by the expectation that my kindness or optimism will be returned. Exactly. So if you lower your expectations, it's difficult to be disappointed and then affect your mood.
Because then the purpose has been, what was the purpose? If you have that hidden agenda of your, I'm going to be kind to that person because
so you will be
I know that I
return.
can, no. Then, it's not how it works. So, I mean, it's so good and it's so true. Because then I think it's in its purest form.
Yes.
And then, of course, it will pay back. It always does. But we don't, you cannot think that. Because if you are kind, that other person will be kind, and it will be a ripple effect and everyone will be.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think we should seek reward only in ourselves. I mean, we should reward ourselves rather than expecting reward from others.
Exactly.
That is probably the only way, to keep you sheltered from being affected by negativity somehow.
No, you're right.
But you can do it all the time, of course.
No, it's a little bit like you're an astronaut and having this astronaut,
the helmet.
The helmet and everything, stuff comes here, but it doesn't affect me because I'm sheltered. Because, and it's an inside job. We need to work on it. So
I agree.
But how do you do if your family members or friends or colleagues, if you see someone that is close to you, maybe are in this a little bit like a dark place? What do you do?
I freak out.
Bye-bye. I freak out.
I freak out.
Do you do anything? Do you approach them? Do you do anything?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I probably, sometimes I probably overdo in terms of trying to solve a problem which is not mine, because I have the tendency to kind of make others' problems my own. And try to find a solution to things that don't really need a solution. They just need to make their course. So yeah, the tendency would be to try to be in the same boat and help them navigate towards the solution of the problem. This is the way that makes me feel part of their lives and part of being able to achieve their happiness. Going back to their happiness.
I love it. It's really nice, and it's something that shows that we want to help, and it's tough to see someone you love or care for suffer, right? And you want to solve them, and just like okay.
Yeah. Although sometimes I realize that it's not totally healthy in terms of you need to define a boundary, right? Which I was never able to.
It's tough.
But it is tough.
It is tough.
But kindness or altruism need to be, I wouldn't say boxed. No, not boxed. But you need to give yourself a boundary, a limit.
Yeah, you're right. But it's tough.
It is tough. But I mean, if these were the problems of humankind, I would take it.
It's kind of okay. And nothing is forever. Nothing is forever. Not even the sparkly happiness. You need to work for that.
Yeah.
And also when you feel, I don't really have it today. It's not forever. It will pass. Tomorrow is a new day, or in an hour is a new.
No, true. You never know what's gonna happen in 1 hour.
No. And also we are the winners. We are truly the winners, all of us, because we are all here.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? We won. We are here. We live, and we do have a purpose, each and every one of us.
True.
And we need to just be grateful for that, in my opinion. But Lanfranco, I am a little bit curious. I know we are also talking about this before, so I know a little. But you said something about your grandmother.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. But my grandmother had what I would say has become a way of living, but it could be also the recipe for happiness.
Oh.
So there is an Italian expression that she used to say to me, which is male non fare, paura non avere, which translated into English means if you don't do wrong, you have nothing to fear. And it is something, that really resonated with me only at a later stage in life.
Yeah.
When I saw that actually a lot of people couldn't look at themselves in the mirror anymore, but they could still do that. And that has probably driven my way of being, of approaching life, being honest, transparent, loyal, and that is what makes me go to sleep with peace of mind and wake up in the morning, look at myself in the mirror, and deep down makes me happy. That is. So, Grandma, thank you.
What is your grandmother's name?
My grandma's name was Antonia, but for all the family was Tetti.
Tetti.
Nonna Tetti.
Oh, Nonna Tetti. Antonia, Nonna Tetti. That was so good because it's true.
It is.
Because I'm a believer of if you do so much bad, it's just like build you up.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
suddenly you drown in your badness,
Yeah.
because no, you need to be good. Be good for the goodness sake.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Lanfranco, you are a star, and I
I'm not
officially
your fan.
say to you that you are now an agent of happiness.
Agent of happiness. Where is my badge?
You win. Thank you for coming. And also, we also have a thing that we'd like to say thank you for coming and goodbye. Thank you for being here. In your case, Italian.
What should
So
I say?
thank you and goodbye.
Grazie e arrivederci.
Grazie, arrivederci. Goodbye. Masalama.